Hey guys, it is Susie Ashworth here, founder of the Calm Birth School and the Baby Business School, mindset, marketing and messaging mentor to pre and postnatal specialists and creative entrepreneurs like you. And I'm just in my car. Look, I've got a little sleeping baby in the back and I'm just hanging out here because Caesar is doing his karate grading, which he is aiming to get his red belt, which feels really exciting, and it's just another marker of the fact that he is getting older and life is changing. We now have to we've got a party that we're going back for at 3 and he's doing his grading. It really feels like we're moving into a new chapter. Hey, whoever that is, feel free to say hello. It feels like we're moving into a new chapter, and I've been really hyper aware of the fact that I feel like I've been in transition now for 5 months. I think I first started talking morning, afternoon, Leah. I think I started talking about wanting to switch things up and change my messaging in February before I went to South Africa, and it feels like it's been a really long and slow and pretty painful process actually behind the scenes, and I feel like I don't even think that I'm even nearly out of that space, but I'm excited to still be in it because I feel like things are opening up, and I'm also being prodded. I feel like I'm being prodded to lean into this transition. Hey Ray. Hey Claire. Aluna's got I know, she's going to be 1 in 2 weeks. Well, she'll be 1 on the 19th. It's just under 3 weeks. It's crazy. And yeah, I feel like I am I feel like I'm being prodded into evolving, and I was thinking really about the achievements and all of the stuff that I've been doing since I started in business, and somebody asked me about how many people had gone through the Calm Birth School, the online program, and it really surprised me to see that close to 1,000 people have gone through that program. Something that I don't acknowledge. In the online world, to sell 1,000 of anything is a really fucking big deal, and I don't talk about it, you know? I don't talk about some of my achievements and some of the goals that I have hit because 1, I'm really focused on the next thing, but 2, which relates to the title of this live stream, is that I don't want people to think that I am big-headed, or I don't want people to think that I am something that really I'm not. And more than ever right now, there is stuff that I want to say, that I feel like I'm being prodded to say in this evolution, in this growth, that scares me. It scares me because it directly relates to stuff that I see going on in my life and in the business, that I know will trigger the fuck out of people. And there is such a huge part of me that wants to be liked. And rather than standing strong in that truth, my version of the truth, and sharing what it is I feel like I'm being prodded to share, I'm hiding. And it's bullshit, because I know if I ask any of you guys, do you want to be liked or do you want to be respected? Hey Tara, I think I'm going to see you in a bit if you're going to Phoenix's party. Do you want to be liked or do you want to be respected? Most people will immediately say, of course I want to be respected, but I also want to be liked. And when we look at our actions, yeah. Claire's just saying, I heard someone recently say that being triggered is a gift. Yeah. It forces you to go deeper. Hey Susie, oh, so nice to see you. You hardly ever come onto my live stream, so it's lovely to have you here. yeah, when you're triggered, it forces you to go deeper. It forces you to acknowledge the truth that you are not acknowledging, and then ideally do something about it. Triggers are amazing, but to be the person who is pulling that trigger, and to be the person who potentially is going to get a backlash from that, feels really, really scary. I am, it's funny, over the next couple of months, you are going to see my focus move away from mindset and marketing. And I'm going to do a whole long blog about why now feels like the right time. And part of that is my scary message that I'm scared that will piss people off, but I'm going to be moving away from it. And the other thing that I am going to be doing is I'm going to be starting my MSc in behavioural and business psychology, which was really exciting at the end of August, and I'm going to be talking a lot about that and why I feel that it is important for me to be shifting my focus and my messaging. And that feels very, 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 very scary. I suppose what I want to say for you ladies who are on, or people who are watching the replay, if you want to make a difference, if you want to stand out, if you want to build a tribe, and you are happy for that to happen in the time that it is supposed to happen. So the post I wrote yesterday about the fitness marshal, and really hearing him say, I worked with one person at a time as I became a master at dance and building my tribe slowly. I now more than ever, in such a competitive marketplace, everybody who is on this is working in a niche that is absolutely saturated and so competitive. If you want to stand out, you have to focus on being respected and let go of the need to be liked. And my challenge for you is to ask yourself, where are you holding back because you want to be liked? Where are you trying to fit in because you want to be liked? Where are you adopting the habits and conversations, the words that other people seem to be having success with because you want to be liked in that way? And I absolutely, if there is anybody watching this now or watching this on the replay that cannot identify one area where they're doing one of those things, if you cannot identify that, you are lying to yourself. You are not being honest with yourself, and you are blocking yourself from stepping into your power and the opportunity to build a business that will stand you head and shoulders above all of the also-rans. Leah, it's scary in all aspects of my life. I'm like this. Yeah. You're not alone. I'm holding my hands up. There is so much, and I can't even, I'm doing a live stream about the fact that I want to say stuff and I'm still not saying it. Hey Gemma. And I'm still not saying it. I will say it, and this has been a step closer towards getting there. You know, acknowledging that I'm going to be moving away from what I'm doing is a big part of that, and the why is going to really resonate with a certain group of people who want to take that journey with me, and I have to be accepting that not everyone is going to want to take that journey, and that's okay. Claire, say it. I will say it. I'm just not quite ready yet. But I promise you, I absolutely will. Because the conversations that I'm having with my coach at the moment are all about elevation, and are all about positioning, and are all about transitioning, and really, really, really being true to myself, and allowing that truth to unfold without seeing the whole of the picture. And that is tough and it is scary, but it's starting to feel quite liberating. Claire, shit stirrer. You tell me yours and I'll tell you mine. But yeah, look, that's my challenge for you today. Over the next few days, reflect on where it is you want to be liked. What can you know, in terms of it being scary and you having the awareness that you are doing that, start with decluttering. What can you let go of? So one of the big things that I am going to be doing over the next few days is literally unsubscribing from every single newsletter that I am on, bar maybe 2 or 3, and I haven't decided what those 2 or 3 are going to be yet, but I am getting rid of them all because it happens so slyly. Oh, they're doing that, so I need to be doing that. They're doing that, they look like they're having a great lot of success doing that, so I'm going to do that too. Takes you away from your truth. It keeps you in the space where you are competing rather than leading. Leah's just saying, do you think it's going to be easier because you've cared more about being liked until now and you've created a big tribe? Okay, so big tribe in a small pond, Leah. My tribe, you know, I am so appreciative and grateful, but I don't think, you know, my tribe, it's not even scratching the surface. Not even scratching the surface. And I believe that if I was more honest and more truthful, the impact that I could have, oh, it makes me feel a bit emotional. If I could be more honest and more truthful to myself and to you guys, that the impact would be infinitely bigger. You know, so yeah, there are going to be some people that do agree with me or that resonate with this message and will stick by me, but no, I think that the more people you have on board with you when it's about being liked rather than being respected or being honest, I think the harder it is because you've got more to lose. When you are starting from the ground up and it's one person at a time, you've got nothing to lose by being honest, nothing to lose by being respected. The only thing that you're doing by not focusing on that right now is making your life and your business harder for you, because you are competing with a sea of other people who are all saying the same thing in order to get that one extra like. Unsubscribing is so symbolic, yeah. Right, I'm going to hop off now. Thank you for joining me, ladies, and yeah, watch this space. It's going to be exciting. Mwah. Love ya.